Welcome to the Lovejoy Show. This is Larry Lovejoy, Mr. Lovejoy. Today's story, centers on suicide after marriage. Now, sometimes I preface these shows talking about the possibility of putting them in my beer rant section. I don't know if this is going to go into a rant because this is a story I'm reporting. And it's a pretty sad story. This is according to People TV. We have a ABC health correspondent, Dr. Jennifer Ashton's ex-husband commits suicide, and she claims our hearts are broken. Now, I'm just going to go through the story, and I'm going to talk as I go through the story. Basically what happened is, it says the man who jumped to his death from the George Washington Bridge on Saturday has been identified as the ex-husband of an ABC News health correspondent, People magazine confirms. Thoracic surgeon and Fort Lee, New Jersey resident, Dr. Robert C. Ashton, age 52, jumped at around 8:40 a.m., a Port Authority police spokesperson told People. His body was later recovered from an area of Palisades Interstate Park along the Hudson River known as Hazard's Dock, according to the Fort Lee Daily Voice. And I'll have the link in the description of the video. Now, it's things like this that sort of motivated me to do this Lovejoy show. These stories are probably the cornerstone of why I'm on YouTube every week. There's something going on in our society. Marriages, I've been saying probably since the first few videos, that marriages is now a business, and it's set up now to where it's like a deal. And if the deal doesn't fall through, then the deal is off. It's to the point to where, unfortunately, I feel like the women in America, not all, let me say not all, but the women are being conditioned at best. They're being conditioned to believe that marriage is a business and it should be treated strictly like a business. And when the chips are down, jump off the ship. Don't even wait around. Don't even try to, get the water out the ship. Don't even try to, save the sinking Titanic. Just jump off that motherfucker, get you a raft, and get the fuck away. And the first opportunity you see to get on another ship, rescue helicopter, grab it. Leave it up to the man to get, to try not to sink the Titanic. If he succeeds in not having the Titanic sink, and if your opportunity is not good on other ships, then try to crawl back to his ship if possible. That it's not even. I mean, it's not even. It's crazy right now. It's like marriage is just an outfit that you wear, and if you gain too much weight, just throw it away. I mean, it's like marriage is nothing now. It's getting to the point to where you're going to hear stories like this. It's only going to get worse. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it's only going to get worse. You're going to hear more and more stories like this every week. Probably not every week, but you're going to hear more and more stories like this. This is just a textbook story right here. Man becomes surgeon. You know how fucking hard it is to become a surgeon? You know how many years you have to spend? And and I bet you this guy probably figured, you know what? I'm going to bust my ass. I'm going to go to school. I'm going to become a surgeon. I'm going to make a lot of money. And I'm going to have me a hot wife. And we're going to fall in love. And I'm going to live the American dream. And I'm going to have kids. And I'm going to have this. And I'm going to have that. And I'm going to live happily ever after. And blah, 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 blah. And granted, that is to me, that's always been a shallow way of thinking. But that's typically how the American dream works. I'm not letting men off the hook either, because, as a man, a lot of we have our materialistic ideas also. We want the big job and we want the hot chick. So we both have things we have to work on. Now, let me get back to this story and just finish up. Now, it says Jennifer, 47, took to Instagram on Sunday to share her heartfelt tribute. She puts, "Our hearts are broken that the father of my teenage children took his own life yesterday. As an MD, he helped so many, and we will remember his warmth, generosity, and kindness. We know that many families struggle every day with depression, while others like us don't have any warning. We hope by sharing some of Rob's stories to save others from the heartache we feel. You are never alone." This bitch never said once that she had anything to do with this man's depression. She's just talking about depression. She's talking like this motherfucker just had a depression issue, like the divorce didn't have shit to do with it. And in her warped mind, she probably doesn't think she had anything to do with it. She probably thinks, you know what? I did what I had to do. I cashed out of the marriage. I got out. It was no longer beneficial to me. My career is cool. I don't need him anymore. He needs to be gone. He needs to go. She don't think about that part. She's not thinking about that. And she gets on Twitter and announces it like this is a fucking game. You're announcing on Twitter, this man just took his life, and you're on Twitter, and then you're saying it's because of his depression. It's like, you're not taking no response. Why is that motherfucker depressed in the first place? Because you divorced him, that's why. I mean, damn, you think the motherfucker just decided to be depressed for nothing? You think maybe that divorce had anything to do with it? The reason why he depressed and he just said, fuck it? And for a man to jump off a damn bridge, for a man to commit suicide, that when you get to the point of committing suicide, you feel like that's your last resort. There's nothing else on this planet that can save you. You feel like all is lost. It's totally hopeless. You might as well kill yourself. But let me tell you something about any men that's listening to this video. If you are thinking about the possibility of suicide because of a woman, don't waste the fucking bullet, dude. Don't even do it, because you're not going to make her feel sorry for you. Unfortunately, that's just not the case anymore. Women aren't going to feel sorry for you killing yourself. If you think you killing yourself is going to make her feel bad and make her feel like, oh, I shouldn't have broke his heart, I'm telling you, dude, they don't think that way. They don't think that way. The way they think is, oh, he was a weak man anyway. He killed himself. All the more reason why he should have gotten help. And I'm glad I'm gone. The motherfucker was crazy. That's how they think. They're not thinking like, oh, maybe I should have worked it out with him. Oh, I'm guilty. Maybe I should have. They don't think like that. It's an opportunist game, man. This is capitalism. Marriages moved to the courts. This is a business now. This is a motherfucking business. This is all business. And you men need to start looking at this like business. I'm telling you. And I know women are probably hearing this and they probably thinking, you know what? Mr. Lovejoy, you're going too far. This is more than... Look, men are fucking killing themselves. Men are jumping off of bridges. Okay? Something's wrong. Something ain't right, man. Something ain't... You hear about this shit almost every once or twice a month. You hear about some man committing suicide. Some man blowing his brains out. Some man shooting his wife, then turning on the kids and turning on himself. There's something happening. I'm gonna tell you what's happening. Marriage has become a business deal. It's like running a company now. It's like, you know what? He underperforms, fire him. He's done. Out. Marriage used to take place in the churches. Marriage used to be a spiritual thing. Now marriage is a business thing. We're in an age of narcissism. We're in an age where it's all about me, me, me. If I don't like it, I'm done with it. That's the problem. And this is going to keep happening. I'm going to have to keep doing shows like this, and I really hate that I'm going to have to, but I'm going to do it because it needs to be singled out. But that's the way it works. And I know this show is going to be a long show, but damn it, this man just jumped off a bridge. So it's going to be a show. All right? I mean, it's just fucked up. But that's the thinking. That's why this thing, whatever her name is, I got to go back to the story. What's this bitch's name? Let me see. This bitch's name is Jennifer Ashton. This whore's name is Jennifer Ashton. I don't give a fuck about her. I don't care. I know I'm saying bitch and whore. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. This man killed himself. I don't care. She's saying he was depressed. She's gone on about her motherfucking business. She probably got another motherfucker anyway. Probably had another motherfucker, and that's why he found out. I wouldn't put it past her. She ain't thinking about this shit like y'all think she's thinking about, especially y'all men. She ain't thinking about this shit like I done broke his heart, I done made him depressed. That bitch is done with that motherfucker. She done moved the fuck on. She's probably fucking eating a steak dinner right now. The only reason she'd be depressed, if y'all think she's depressed, is because of the backlash. It ain't got shit to do with her feeling bad about that man killing himself. I guarantee you. I can take that shit to the bank. Now, I know y'all don't want to hear this. A lot of y'all motherfuckers out here like, oh, you know, all women ain't like that. Well, okay. I can give you that. I can say all women ain't like that. You got your exceptions, but guess what? The exceptions make the rule. Fact of the matter is, there's too many women that think this way. I'm not saying all women are like that. All I'm saying is, if you're a man and you go into these marriages nowadays with your heart wide open and you get your fucking feelings hurt, I'd rather a man go into, obviously, first I wouldn't rather a man get married, period. But if a man decides to get married, if any of you men are so lonely and you gotta have a woman so bad, listen to what I have to say. You need to go into that marriage. First of all, you need to go into that marriage assuming and preparing for the worst. Just accept the fact that if shit doesn't work out, she will already be gone. They don't wait until shit doesn't work out. They leave before the shit doesn't work out. Back in the day, they used to wait and maybe work with you. But now, the first sign of trouble, they are gone. So you need to already have your mind prepared that, okay, what happens when she leaves me? Then what do I do? That's how you need to think going into this shit nowadays. Don't go into it like, oh, she ain't gonna leave me. We love each other and we watch the sunrise every day and we look at the moon and the moon glows and we just love each other and we in such love and we sip out of the same cup and we buy a sundae shake. You know, we look in each other's eyes and get lost in her eyes and she gazes at me and I gaze at her. Hell no. Hell no. You better have your ass ready because she may like you. She may think you're cool. She may think, oh yeah, you know, we do gaze. But when she gets a hold of that legal system and she gets some lawyers and she gets some girlfriends in her ear telling her how she can come up, kiss your ass goodbye. Anyway, that's the business. This is shit. This is